To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it.
What's the problem, Ari?
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. Here comes Lindsay, toss right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Play action now. Brissett. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st.
Hey, Ari. You can sit in, Ari. Come sit in here and play with me.
They'll run with Lindsay. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Here, sit in here and play.
Touchdown number 8 on the year.
No, not play with me with the joysticks. Play whatever you're playing in there. Play in here. Put that down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Whatever you're playing in there at the table, you can play in here.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Play what?
And this carries into the end zone.
No.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
I asked you if you wanted whatever. What were you doing just now in the kitchen? What were you playing? No, we're not going outside right now. We're going to go outside in about 45 minutes.
Can't wait to go back out there and put the umbrella up. Are we going to the stand there too?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll drop here to throw. A quick slant to Hill. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Naeem Hines, his first carry, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the
guys,
ready to go.
Can you guys stop being in the way?
I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the
Hey, Dean, can you come here for a second, please?
Sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this
Did I leave something out?
5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
He's got a man complete.
Why do y'all always cut stuff? Y'all got plenty of toys. Can't you just play with your toys?
Give him 32 on the play. 40-yard line.
You said no. Give me a tackle.
Throwing. Reset. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
I'm
about.
going out. I know you're all morning. You don't listen.
And accompanying that penalty,
They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
I don't care, honestly. I don't.
Can't escape, and down he goes. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack.
You have to listen. You have to ignore me. Oh, yeah. You have to listen.
Very long. Through one quarter,
Ridiculous.
14-7.
You're so disrespectful to me.
Need something
Hey,
from
look,
deep
it's
in the
on,
bag
and we're
of
going
tricks
up
here
front now.
after first and second down. Went backwards. It's
I know
third
that,
and
but we
very
can
long.
read a book. It'll be really nice. Okay?
Here's Brissett.
It'll be nice.
Eluding the pressure line. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked
Thank you
off
for
near the
listening.
34. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
A gain of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And the first down, Chiefs.
On first down, Hines. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On second and a couple, Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to
Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run here with Lindsay.
When my game is over, we'll go back out.
He gets maybe a
We'll
couple
go back
up
out.
to the 38.
On the tackle.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The ball carrier.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out
Say
from
that
the
again?
offense.
I thought they were going to switch out.
It
I
is.
didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
34-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game.
And the red team.
We said, hey, have you prepared
or the
for
white
this?
team.
And he talked about the different
The team with the
drills
white
they've done in
shirts and
adverse
the red
conditions,
pants.
the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So don't make any moves right now.
Here's Hines. And he stopped
That's a friend of mine. His name's J.D.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Leave that alone. Ari, get from under there now. Don't touch the blinds. They're blinds. Do not touch them. Do not touch them. No, they're not curtains, and don't touch them.
From yesterday's action. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15.
To keep the light, let light come in, and then also keep it dark at night.
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. He's having a nice
it's at nighttime so we can have privacy, so people can't be looking inside the house at night. But during the day, we can open them up so we can have light coming in. It's open already. Can't you see outside and light coming in the house? That means it's open. That's fine. Don't do anything. Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about those things. Move. Your feet are on the wall. Get your feet off the wall. Sit down. Can't you go play? Don't you got toys and stuff to play with? Go play in your dollhouse or something.
Ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something.
Got stuff on the tape on the wall already. Move.
Upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Don't get my walls dirty. Just kind of clean.
He's there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, you had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Out of the gun, Brissett. He'll find Lindsey here. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield.
Why don't you ask Dean to put a movie on for you? So you can watch a movie.
They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed
Careful.
all the passing lanes.
Come here.
And bring up 4th down.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this
Is this a little
situation
pinch?
if they decide to take a shot.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They begin the drive with Hines. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hart. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
This is Hines, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover and double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into
oh, man, that's going to look so cool.
It doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
I said that's going to look so cool.
In the first half,
You're
he was
trapped.
in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's some guys, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And, oh, look at that, a diving catch. 23 yards on the play.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. A first down throw for Brissett. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches
and oh, it's blocked. Oh, the Chiefs have got it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
What's wrong? The last piece is not going in?
The Chiefs
we'll get it. Give me a second. We'll get it. We'll figure it out, Boogie. We'll figure it out, Boogie. You're smart.
That really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away.
Looks like you almost got it.
Really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make? In the
Don't you say that. You're super smart. You know a lot.
Pass rush. Move some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they gotta go.
So now you just got to wrap it up and close it. And then close the track up.
Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys.
Figure that out.
I don't know it. Yeah, I don't know it.
Stop saying you don't know anything. You're a super smart young lady.
And this is incomplete.
Ooh, look at the dinosaurs.
They're trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards. And then
all right, look what I'm going to do.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
You were doing something already.
And they're going to start
Right, well,
as he's brought down at the 11.
Conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
First down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're set now. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Albert Okuebuna, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Chiefs 37, Broncos 23.
After the
Oh, we got a track inside a track. You know what I just thought about, Ari? If you do the bridge, you can have the one trail going under the other trail. If we do the bridge, it could go like under the bridge, and then it could be like cross. Once we figure out how to do the bridge, that would be really cool. What you watching?
Oh, nice.
Nah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin.
I know Harlem Night Jumbo.
Now, but they've
you on the man, but
on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception, the touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do.
Shot me in the pinky, dude.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They run again with Hines. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also with the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
You talk to your mom?
Certainly has not gone according to script.
Did she say what time y'all doing stuff?
Is
there a time you should be back?
After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Is there a time that you want to go
I can't
back?
wait that to get my car, dog. I'm going crazy.
Get your car.
When you buy me a car, dog,
Get your car.
And that wasn't helpful.
Get your car.
you go buy me a car.
I'm gonna buy you a car.
But he takes it up to the 40.
Okay.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much
Let's work on getting that license, bro.
to go around. First and 10. This will be
Why shouldn't you?
about 2 yards shy of the marker.
To prove that you ain't a risk to the community.
Yards the gain on the last
Brother.
run. Here's second and a couple.
You realize those are very different things.
And he'll get it into enemy
Real driving and GTA driving are very different, brother. Yes, really.
Exactly where the first down marker was. Handed it to their guy who could run it. Created some space, and he got there.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And here he'll be brought
Oh man, you got the third track too, Boogie. Oh my goodness, you really getting creative. She just want to come outside with me.
3 to the 33.
Ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second and 7.
On second and 7, Brissett. He's got his big tight end.
Which popcorn?
And he's out.
Which popcorn?
Almost gets to the 10.
Eat some, you said?
Definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this.
You know, it's cheese and caramel mix in there too.
chance to win this ball game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Looks good though.
What's the name of your racetrack?
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
Exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play
man,
drive,
you pulled
actually
out
build
all the
momentum
pieces.
and even more hope when they had to slog their way downfield. They got the touchdown. It's almost like
Wow, it's like track village here. I see.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin.
You think Dean can make a track village?
Kneel down should just about do it. Now defensively they do have 3 timeouts, but now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And great field position.
This game. Love making it more interesting.
that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
20-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. They'll keep it on the ground. Hines got some room at the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Tackle by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.